What is going on, guys? I thought of another quest that I wanted to do. So I have originally started an arty because I needed the last piece of my bread. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and throw up my quest item list, and I'm going to show you guys where to start the quest also. Alright, so for anybody who hasn't guessed, Merlin's Crystal is going to be the next quest that I want to go ahead and get started on here. So you just teleport over to Camelot, run north, go into the tower, and you can talk to King Arthur. Select the first option that says you want to be a knight at the round table. You can just kind of skip through all the rest of the chat. Now, he's going to tell you to talk to a couple of guys. One of them is going to be Sir Gawain, and I found Sir Gawana. So we'll go ahead and talk to him also. Select the second chat option that says any ideas about how to get Merlin out of there, or out of his crystal. And that just ends it. If you re-talk to him again, you can select the third option and ask how he got trapped. And then you can select the first chat option about how to get inside of the stronghold. Okay, next go ahead and head up the stairs. And the only other people are inside of here. So Lancelot is the only person that you need to talk to on the upper floor. And when you talk to him, you can go ahead and select the third option about how to get into the stronghold. Perfect. At this point, we've talked to everyone that we need to inside of the castle. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Camelot teleport. We're going to run over to the southeast. I'll throw up the map now. Once you get over to the docks, go ahead, talk to the general store order. His name is Irene. Select the third chat option that says, is that your ship? And then you can select the first option that says, do you deliver down the coast? He'll say yes. Select the first option that says, could you drop me off down there? He says, I don't think so. What you do next is just run right over north, and right behind the candle shop is a crate that you hide inside of. Select the first option that says yes, and you climb inside the crate. You can just keep skipping through the chat options until all of a sudden you get asked if you want to exit. You can go ahead and select yes, and then you'll climb out of the box at that point. So now you're going to be inside of the stronghold. Once you get to the stronghold, go ahead and switch over to a melee weapon if you are wielding your staff. Open up the doors, and you're going to make your way up to the third level. Pure lower combat, heads up, because these 37s will attack you. Once you get up there, you can go ahead and you can talk to Sir Moorhead. He will auto-combat you, and a fight will begin. Now, I won't fast forward this one because he's a fairly low level, and you won't actually kill this guy in a fight. Once he gets low enough, like if I could actually hit, but once he gets low enough on health, you will get stopped in the middle of fighting him, and this one witch lady shows up, and she'll be like, yo, don't kill him. See? Just say, stop, spare my son. Select the first option when she shows up, and be really careful not to skip through it. But first option, tell me how to untrap Merlin, and I might. And then she's just gonna talk and talk and talk. So select the first option afterwards, saying where can you find Excalibur if you're not exactly sure. And then the first option again saying, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. And she will vanish at that point. Alright, another thing. If you do not already have bat bones and you've started the quest, that's okay. Go down to the very bottom of the stronghold, and if you go outside, there's a giant bat there are giant bats right there that you can kill for a set of bat bones. Okay, next up we are... Oh, I almost got scared because I forgot I had equipped my de-skimming. Alright, next up we are heading over to Camelot. So we're going to do a Camelot teleport, and I'll go ahead, I'll throw up a map of the important points, and I will get back to you guys when I am at the Candlemaker. So go ahead and just start by talking to the Candlemaker. Select the first chat option that says, do you have any black candles? He'll act a little sketchy in the chat dialogue just because you ask him. He says it's an unusual request, but he can do it for you. So if you run east of the bank and then into the house to the north of it, you open up the door and you can grab the insect repellent that's in there. What you want to do from here is you're going to run west all the way over to the beehives, so I'll meet you guys at the beehives. Alright, when you get to the beehives, go ahead and use your insect repellent on it. It'll give you a chat thing, and you can click through that. Then you can right-click the beehive and take from it. That will fill your bucket up with wax, and then you can make your way back over to the Candlemaker. When you guys are back at the Candlemaker, just talk to him. He'll ask if you have the wax. You can auto-click right through that. Use your tinderbox on the black candle, and that'll go ahead and light it. We're moving on to a new area right now, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to teleport on over to Falador, and then I'm going to post another map and highlight some key points on this one also. So when you make it to this peninsula, because it's an island surrounded by 3 sides of water, go ahead and talk to the Lady of the Lake. Select the third chat option that says that you seek the Sword of Excalibur, and then you can go ahead and make your way through the chat on there. She'll send you to a different spot. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm actually going to teleport back over to Falador, make my way to the second point, which will be the jewelry shop that's south in Port Sarum. So I will go ahead and get back to you guys when I make it to the jewelry shop. So, when you get to Port Sarum and you click on the door to the jewelry shop, you will be stopped and approached by someone named a beggar. Select the first chat option that says yes, certainly. From there, you'll give away your bread, and then the beggar will transform into the Lady of the Lake, and Excalibur will appear in your inventory. Now from here, I'm going to teleport on over to Varrock, and then I'm going to throw you guys up another new map because I gotta do something over at Varrock next. So the door's already open, and all you gotta do is just right click the altar and select the check option on the altar. From there you find the words. It's only a one-click thing, so just remember your order. Saffron, Candlestick, Termo. Do not remember that for yours. It could potentially be different. So what I'm going to go ahead and do next is I'm going to teleport back on over to Camelot. Cool, so let's go ahead and make our way on over to the, I'm going to call it the demonic possession site that we need to go to. So it's just going to be right over here, and then you just stand right in the middle, and you right click and drop your bat bones there. Once you do so, click twice, and then you select the correct option, and as long as you have selected the correct option, the spirit thing will grow, and it will say that you can go ahead and use Excalibur to smash Merlin out of his crystal. So go ahead, wield Excalibur, and then you're going to make your way inside of the castle. I will show you guys this part, but I will speed it up, so I won't put like any music or anything in, but yes. Go ahead, smash the crystal, he'll say thank you. You can talk to him and he will disappear. Once he does, go down both of these ladders, and then you want to go back to King Arthur, the person who you talked to start the quest, and then you can talk to him, and once you do, that will wrap up the Merlyins Crystal quest. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed, and remember, scape on.